ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Verb Circus. My name is Kyle Miller, and welcome to our fifth and final program of the week. We have two great guests. They've been here all week long, competing head-to-head on the shows. They've done a great job, and I want to remind you that our weekly winner, as always, will take home a one-year subscription to our monthly magazine, the Vaughan Review. There we go, with my friend Sonia on the cover of this edition. There you go. And, of course, we also have a grand prize, which is a visit to our very own Vaughan town. What a prize it is. And our secondary prize, which is a membership in the Vaughan Inglés 4.0 course, which is presented right here on Aprender Inglés television. That's right. Always lots of prizes, lots of fun. And it starts right now. Let's meet our guests for the very last time. Ah, yes, Cello. It's our last show of the week. It's kind of a sad moment to be ending together. It's been a lot of fun. Have you enjoyed your time here on the Verb Circus, Cello?
Oh yes, a lot. Yeah. I've enjoyed it immensely.
Oh, great. Immensely. Good. I've enjoyed it immensely as well. So are you having fun today? Are you in a good mood today, Cello?
I am in a very good mood.
Good, good. Excellent. Well, I'm glad you're in a good mood. Cello, do you have any final thoughts? Any final thoughts here in your last show? Anything you'd like to say maybe about your experience here on the program?
Yes, that it's been a wonderful experience, and that I will recommend everybody that they must participate at least.
Yeah, that's true. So even if they can't come to the show, at least participate watching it and at home, right?
That's it.
Exactly.
Because it's a source of learning.
It is, exactly. It's a source of learning, absolutely. Well said. And Asita, how are you today?
I'm really good, thank you.
Good, good.
The last day, and
yeah,
I'm really excited to get to the point.
Yeah, that's right. Have you enjoyed your time here on the Verb Circus?
Yeah, it was a really great experience.
Good, good. Anything you'd like to say? Any final comments here?
Just practice English.
Yeah.
Any language, you have to keep practicing.
Yeah, that's true. Practice makes perfect, we say. All right, well said, Asita. Well, it's time to move on. First, let's take a look at our scores here, heading into our very last show of the week here. We have our scores here. We have Cello with 305 points. It's a very good total. Cello, good job. And Asita with 365 starting the show. So 60-point difference. But as we know, anything can happen here on the Verb Circus. Let's take a look at our ranking as well. We have our ranking of all the participants and the leaders. So we'll take a look at our ranking there and see where they stand. We have Jennifer there on top, Jennifer Ruiz with 565 points. What do you think, guys? Can you catch up to Jennifer today on the show? What do you think?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, you have to be confident. You never know.
Not me. Maybe Asita is able to do that,
to
but
Jennifer,
not me.
maybe.
Nunca se sabe, right? You never know. You
never know.
Oh, yes,
right.
I know.
All right, well, good luck to you. Good luck to you both as we enter our last program. And we'll start it off the way we always do by choosing our verb of the day. There it is, friends, our verb of the day, the verb to beat, right there, right down there, the verb to beat. Yes, so to beat, what an interesting or kind of maybe a strange verb. But can you conjugate this one for us, Cello?
Every day I beat. Yesterday I beat.
Yes?
And lately I've beaten.
Beaten, exactly. Every day I beat. Yesterday I beat. Lately I've beaten. Beaten. All right, very good. Let's take a look now at our uses of today's verb. First, we have to strike something or hit, okay? And we also have, so to hit, for example, if I'm with my pencil, I'm beating my hand. Can you see me? What am I doing?
You're beating your hand.
I'm beating my hand with my pencil. I'm beating my hand. Golpeando, to hit, okay? Ask me, Cello, ask me how many times your heart beats in a day.
Yours or mine?
Well, I don't the average heart. Ask me how many times a heart beats in a day, a human heart.
How many times does a heart beat a day?
Yeah, a day or in a day, exactly. A human heart beats about 100,000 times a day. It's incredible, isn't it? About 100,000 times a day. I was counting yesterday. I spent the whole day counting. No, just kidding. Okay, next we have to overcome or defeat in a contest. So to beat an opponent. Afita, ask Cello if she thinks I could beat Nadal at tennis.
Do you think Carl can beat Nadal in tennis?
Yeah.
We never know.
At tennis. Yeah. What do you think?
We never know.
We never know. No. You're very optimistic.
That's what you said?
Yeah, you never know, but I couldn't beat. There's no way I could beat Nadal at tennis. Okay. Do you think you could beat? Afita, do you think you could beat Pau Gasol at basketball?
No, there is no way I can beat.
Yeah, there's no way I could.
I could beat. What was his name?
Pau Gasol.
Pau Gasol?
Yeah.
No, there is no way I could beat Pau Gasol.
At basketball.
At basketball.
At basketball. Yeah, he's very good. You can't beat him. I can't beat him. We can't beat him. All right, let's move on now to our next one. We have to sound a drum, for example. So here again, I was beating on my hand to beat, but also to beat a drum, right? You say tocar in that sense, but with a drum, to beat a drum is another example. And finally, our final example, to stir something, we say vigorously, to stir like this with eggs. So ask Cello if she beat any eggs last week.
Did you beat any eggs last week?
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah, okay. Were you making an omelet?
A Spanish omelette, by the way.
Yeah, okay. So you have to beat the eggs. So you're stirring, beating the eggs. It's important to beat the eggs when you make an omelet, right?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go with our main uses of the verb to beat. I think they're ready. I think they're ready here on the set. Let's move on now to round one of the translation challenge. All right, friends, here we are in the translation challenge. You know how this works. You will see one sentence in Spanish and three options. Tres opciones en inglés. Tienes que elegir la traducción correcta. Now in the first round, we're playing for 5 points. All right, let's hear example number 1.
Ella está ganando al campeón.
All right. A, she's beating the champion. B, she's winning the champion. And C, she's beating to the champion. You have 5 seconds. Remember to get your answer out there. Okay, Cello, have you got your answer for us?
A.
She's going with A. Okay, and Afita? She goes with B. And the answer here, in fact, is A. She's beating the champion. So you beat an opponent, but you win a match, right? So if I play basketball with Gasol, if I beat him, I win the match. So she's beating the champion. Can you repeat that out loud, Afita?
She's beating the champion.
She's beating the champion. Okay, good job for 5 points. Let's hear number 2.
Hay alguien golpeando la puerta.
Okay. A, there's someone beating to the door. B, there's someone hitting the door. And C, there's someone beating on the door. There's someone beating on the door. A, B, or C? You got 5 seconds, quickly. Make sure you get that clearly picked out, guys. Okay, Afita, what have you got for us?
There's someone beating on the door.
There's someone beating on the door. Okay, and Cello?
Someone beating on the door as well.
C. Can you repeat it one more time, Cello?
There is someone beating on the door.
Correct. You're right for 5 points, both of you. There's someone beating on the door. There's someone beating on the door. Good job. Give yourself 5 points if you got that one right at home. Okay, let's hear number 3.
A John le pegaron unos matones en el patio del colegio.
Oh, yes. All right. A, John was beaten by bullies in the schoolyard. B, John was beaten in the schoolyard. And C, John was beat by bullies at the schoolyard. Okay. Okay, they've got their answers. Asita, what have you got for us?
A, John was beaten by bullying in the schoolyard.
Again, a little louder.
John was beaten by bullies in the schoolyard.
John was beaten by bullies in the schoolyard. All right, and Cello, what do you think of that?
It's A as well.
A as well. John was beaten by bullies in the schoolyard. Can you repeat that one more time?
John was beaten by the bullies in the schoolyard.
In the schoolyard. Yeah, that's right. Correct answer for 5 points. Good job, both of you. John was beaten by bullies in the schoolyard. Very unfortunate, right? Okay, let's move on now to number 4.
Ella batió su propio récord.
Ah, okay. Su propio récord, okay. A, she beat to her last record. B, she beat her own record. And C, she beats her record. You have 5 seconds. Okay, we'll go to Cello first this time. What have you got for us, Cello?
B.
B, okay. Can you say it out loud? She beat her own record.
She beat her own record.
Okay.
B.
Okay, and B, can you say it again?
She beat her own record.
She beat her own record, and they're right. She beat her own record. Correct. That's good for 5 points. She beat her own record. She beat her own record. Yeah. So to beat a record. So have you seen the Olympics? Did you watch the Olympics, the Summer Olympics last time?
I did. Yeah, last summer.
And who beat all the records in the swimming pool? Do you remember that?
Swimming? No.
Yes.
I don't
Do you remember that one, Cello?
No, I don't.
Michael Phelps. He beat, I think, 6 records or 7 world records. He set the record, right? He beat the previous records to set new world records.
Where is he
6
from?
or 7 world records. It was incredible.
Where is he from?
Michael Phelps from the United States. Yeah. All right, let's take a look at our scores here. After round 1 of the translation challenge, we have Cello with 325 points and Athita with 380. Great scores, ladies. Well done. Let's move on now to our other uses. All right, our other uses here we have, it's an expression really, which is to be beat. To be beat, which means very tired. To be exhausted, agotado. Ask Cello, Athita, ask Cello if she's absolutely beat right now.
Are you absolutely beaten or beat?
Beat, yeah.
Are you absolutely beat?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm fine.
You're fine. Cello, ask me if I'm beat.
Are you beat?
Yes, I'm beat. I'm absolutely beat.
Are you?
I'm very tired. I'm beat because it's been a long day, right? It's been a long day here in the studio making the show. Working hard, I'm beat. Estoy agotado. I'm tired. I'm beat. But no, I always have enough energy left for one more show, right? As I always do. So I'm beat after the shows. Now, would you be beat if you ran a marathon? Would you be completely beat?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
After running a marathon.
So
sure.
give me a yeah.
I'll be beat.
Sorry?
I'll be beat.
Yeah, I'd be beat.
I'd be beat.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
If I ran a marathon,
If I ran a marathon, I'd be beat.
I'd be beat. Yeah, it's a bit strange, but we don't say I'd be beaten. No, that'd be like golpeado, but no, I'd be beat. I'd be very tired. I'd be beat if I ran a marathon. All right, well done with our other uses. It's time to move on now to the second round of the translation challenge. All right, friends, here we are in round 2 of the translation challenge, and the challenge is the same, except instead of 5 points, here we're playing for 10 points. So double the points. This is your chance to move up with those scores. So remember to pay attention at home and participate with us. Okay, let's hear example number 1.
Él podía oír la lluvia golpeando el tejado.
All right, option A, he heard the rain beating on the roof. B, we heard the rain beating to the roof. And C, he could hear the rain beating on the roof. You have 5 seconds. Okay, Cello, what have you got for us?
C.
Cello says the answer is C. Okay, and Athita? C as well. Okay, he could hear the rain beating on the roof. Can you say that, Athita?
He could hear the rain beating on the roof.
Okay, and that is the correct answer. Good job. That's worth 10 points. He could hear the rain beating on the roof. Cello, could you repeat that for us?
He could hear the rain beating on the roof.
Okay. Yes, he could hear the rain beating on the roof. Okay. And remember, you got to pick it up. Just pick it up with your left hand. It's a little easier to see. Okay, let's move on now to number 2.
¿Por qué te sacudieron tan fuerte?
All right. What's the question? Okay, A, Why did they beat you so much? B. How did they beat you so badly? And C. Why did they beat you so badly? 5 seconds. Okay. You've got their answers there. Atita,
Why did they beat you so badly?
why did they beat you so bad? Again, why did they beat you so badly? With some
Why did you beat they? No.
Why did
Why did they beat you so badly?
Okay, very good. And Cello, the same answer. Why did they beat
Why did they beat you so hard, so badly?
so badly? Okay, and that is the correct answer. Good job for 10 points. Why did they beat you so badly? Okay, very good. 10 points right there. Let's move on now to number 3.
¿A cuántos equipos han derrotado hasta ahora?
Okay, another question. A, how many teams have they beaten so far? Hasta ahora. B, how many teams did they beat so far? And C, how many teams have they beat up to now? Okay, all right. Cello, what have you got for us?
I think it's A.
She says it's A, okay. Very good. Remember, always with the left hand there.
Say
A, okay. They both say A. Can you say it out loud for me, Cello? How many teams have they beaten so far?
How many teams have they beaten so far?
Okay, and that is the correct answer. How many teams have they beaten so far? How many teams have they beaten so far? Can you repeat that one more time, Atita?
How many teams have they beaten so far?
Good. How many teams have they beaten so far? Good job. That's good for 10 points. All right, let's move on now to number 4.
Nunca hemos sido capaces de vencer a los mejores equipos.
Because they play very well, right? Okay, A, we were never able to beat the best teams. B, we've never been able to beat the best teams. And C, we've never been able to beat to the best teams. 5 seconds. Okay. All right, you got your answer there, right? We'll go with Atita first. What have you got for us?
B.
She says it's B. Can you say it out loud again?
We've never been able to beat the best teams.
Okay, we've never been able. Now, again, with a bit of life, we've never been
able to beat the best teams.
Okay, very good. And Cello?
B.
B, again, can you say it for us? We've never
been able to beat those teams. I don't remember.
The best, no
the
problem.
Best teams.
The best teams. So imagine if you play football in a little village. You'd never be able to beat the best teams like Real Madrid or Barcelona if you played in a little village, right? I suppose. But you never know. Anything's possible. All right, you're right. That's the correct answer for 10 points. We've never been able to beat the best teams. Good job, guys. Well done. Let's take a look at their total scores here after round 2 of the translation challenge. Let's see where they stand. We have Cello with 365 points. Great total there, Cello. And Atita with 420. Good score as well.
Thank you.
Good job. All right, let's move on now, ladies and gentlemen, to our expression of the day. Ooh, our expression of the day is to beat around the bush. To beat around the bush. Do you know what this means?
Just get to the point.
Yeah, but to beat around the bush is the opposite of getting to the point. So you would say, yeah, vaya al grano is get to the point. You say, you're beating around the bush, so please stop doing that and get to the point, right?
Okay,
so to beat around, so to beat around the bush is to speak.
Stop doing explaining or going.
Yeah, well, to beat around the bush is to avoid the topic, right? You're beating around the bush. You're not talking about the topic. You're avoiding it. So to beat around the bush. So Cello, do you know some people that beat around the bush sometimes?
Politicians.
Yeah, sometimes they do. Exactly. It's a good example. Politicians. Sometimes they say, what's going to happen with the budget? And they say, well, and they avoid the topic. They beat around the bush. That's our expression today, to beat around the bush. All right, it's time to move on now to my favorite part of the show. For the very last time, the speed round. Okay, I say the last time, but the last time for this week with these guests, I must say. Here we are in the speed round. That's right, 2 minutes. And in this 2 minutes, I will give you the answers and you will give me the questions. Okay? Te doy la respuesta y tú tienes que darme la pregunta pidiendo la información que sale en rojo en pantalla. Okay? So pay attention to the information that is in red on the screen. Okay, remember, please don't press the buzzer until I say go. Right, guys?
Okay.
Okay, we're going to start with 2 minutes. Let's put 2 minutes up there on the clock. I've got it up there. And we'll start the clock. She beat the fence post with a hammer. Go. Cello. She beat the fence post with a hammer.
What did she beat the lamppost
She
with?
beat it was the fence post.
The fence post with.
Correct. That's good for 10 points. Good job, Cello. What did she beat the fence post with? Good job. Next example. He beat on the door because he couldn't get in. Go. Atita.
Why did he beat on the door?
Repeat, please.
Why did he beat on the door?
Correct. Good for 10 points. Why did he beat on the door? Good job. Next example. They beat us the first time. Go. Atita.
When did they beat us? No.
Yeah, the first. I'm afraid not. -10. Cello, pass or play. They beat us the first time. Pass or play.
Play.
Okay.
When did they beat us?
Sorry, what was that first word?
When?
No, I'm afraid not. It's
No.
which time, right? Which time? So -10. Which time did they beat us? Okay, close. Let's move on to the next example. I think Boston can beat New York. Go.
Who do you think can beat New York?
Correct. Who do you think can beat New York? Say it again as a question.
Who do you think can beat New York?
Good. Who do you think can beat New York? Good. Next example. We didn't beat them because we were tired. Go.
Why didn't we beat them?
Again?
Why didn't we beat them?
Okay, why didn't we beat them or why didn't you beat them? Correct. Correct answer. Why didn't you beat them? That's good for 10 points. Remember, wait till I say go. Very important. Next example. An egg beater is for beating eggs. Go. Okay, Cello.
What is an egg beater for?
Good. Correct. 10 points. What is an egg beater for? What is an egg beater for? Oh, it's for beating eggs. Right? Good. Okay. Whew, very intense there in our 2 minutes of the speed round. Let's take a look at our scores here after our first 2 minutes of the speed round. And we have Cello moving up with 375 points. That's a great total, Cello. And Atita with 440. Wow, good job. Both of you doing very well. But it's not over yet. That's right, we have 1 more minute. So let's put a minute up there on the clock. We're going to resume, and the activity is the same, with 1 more minute here in the speed round. Are you ready, ladies?
Yes,
Yes, we are.
Okay, they're ready to go. Let's start the clock. We beat 3 teams last month. Go.
How many teams did we beat last month?
Repeat one more time.
How many teams did we beat last month?
Good. How many teams did we beat last month? That's good for 10 points. Or did you beat last month? Correct. Next example. No, they've never beaten us in our stadium. Go. Cello.
Have they ever beaten us in our stadium?
Very good. Very good. Have they ever beaten us in our stadium? Very good. Correct. Have they ever beaten us or beaten you in our stadium? Good for 10 points. Next example. I beat pancake batter with my egg beater. Go. Atita.
What do you beat with my pancake batter?
Oh, no, I'm
my
afraid
egg
not. I'm afraid not. Pass or play. -10. Pass or play, Cello.
Play.
Okay. I beat pancake batter with my egg beater.
What do you beat pancakes butter with?
I'm afraid not. What
No?
do you beat with your egg beater? What do you beat with your egg beater?
All these pancakes
I
are
beat
awful.
pancake batter, which is the masa, right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
masa
no.
For making pancakes, tortitas. Typical in Canada, that's right. All right, let's take a look at our scores here after the speed round. Let's see where they stand. Cello with 375. Atita moving up a little bit to 440. Great scores, ladies. You've both done very well.
Thank you very
It's been a
much.
great
Yeah,
week,
thanks.
hasn't it? Thanks a lot to you. You've been fantastic. And yes, I want to remind you to take a look at our website. Podés volver a concursar con las mismas preguntas del programa de hoy a través de nuestra página web aquí mismo, aprendeinglés.com. Take a look at the website. It's great. All right, I have some prizes, as always, in our 5th and final show. I'm going to make my way over there and give him these prizes. Great job. Well done, hey? Well done. Let's take a look at our ranking first. We have, in the first position, still on top, Jennifer Ruiz with 565 points. Great job, Jennifer. We'll see if someone can beat that score someday. And you're in 5th position, hey? Not bad, I think that. 5th position, good job. And you're gonna take home some prizes, as they always do. We have Everyday English Volume 2, featuring Alberto Alonso, from our friends here at Vaughan Radio. You can get your copy today at vaughantienda.com. There you go. Great job, Cello.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot. You've been fantastic. Thanks so much. And thanks to you.
Thank you so much.
There we go. And we also have, for you, Athita, a 1-year subscription to our monthly magazine, the Vaughan Review. There you go. That'll be delivered to you every month.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. That's all yours. Thanks to them both. They've been fantastic. And thanks to you for watching. And we'll see you next time on the Verb Circus.